Welcome to the 10th Ray of Divinity. Today we will have an invocation, a visualization, an affirmation, and then the meditation. So I would like for you to get into a comfortable position now, as you would for meditation. And let's take 3 deep, relaxing breaths, releasing any tensions you may be holding in the body. The invocation to the 10th Ray of Divinity. I call upon the Chohan Alagobi to actualize the 10th Ray of Divinity through the threefold flame of power, love, and divinity, the pearlescent flame of divinity, and to integrate the I Am Presence through my body and energy field. I call upon the Chohan Alagobi to take me in my divine body of light to the 7th dimensional levels in the Hall of Amenti, through the overlighting of Lord Hertel, so I may lift all remaining veils of illusion, so I may reveal all past, present, and probable future realities of my higher light. I experience the hidden knowledge of my higher light as the molecules and cells in my body are activated and increased in light through the spiritual microtron. I awaken and experience my multidimensional nature as the holy light of Mother, Father, God, or Source. I am balance and equilibrium. I am justice and love. I am infinite wisdom and detachment. I am all that I am. Take a deep breath, continuing to ground in the energies of the 10th Ray. Moving into the visualization of the 10th Ray. I call upon the Chohan Alagobi, overlighted by Lord Hertel, and the Andromedan intergalactic beings of the light to surround me in a pearlescent flame of divinity. I now request that Alagobi anchor and activate the ray qualities of balance and equilibrium, justice, love, power, infinite wisdom, detachment, attainment, responsibility, mastery, and transcendence through my throat chakra. Take a deep breath, bringing in the energies of the 10th Ray. Moving into the affirmation of the 10th Ray of Divinity. I am the divine embodiment of the sacred flame of divinity. I am power, love, and wisdom in balance and equilibrium. I am infinite wisdom and detachment as I experience the higher mind of Mother, Father, God, or Source through the integration of the I Am Presence, my higher light. I now request that all bands of forgetfulness be lifted, so I may experience the immortal aspect of my nature. Take a deep breath, grounding the energies. So now we're moving into the meditation of the 10th Ray of Divinity. Just make sure you're in a comfortable position. And let's take another 3 deep, relaxing breaths to continue deepening our practice, deepening our relaxation and our breathing. In this guided visualization meditation, you will be working with the 10th Ray of Divinity with Chohan Alagobi, overlighted by Lord Huertal and the Andromedian intergalactic beings of the light. The key word to the 10th Ray is synergy through divine equality. So we will take you into the energy and the understanding of your own synergy through divine equality through the focus of the 10th Ray as we enter the new golden age. So let us now set our sacred space and call in all the beings of the light that are assisting from on high through the realms of illumined truth. You call upon the Pleiadians and the Sirians, the Andromedans and the Arcturians, all of the light, to bring in a multidimensional cone of light and love above your aura for alignment to your primal soul of the light, your higher self of the light, your Christed over self of the light, Mahatma and Mother, Father, God, or Source, however you wish to call the cosmic awareness consciousness. You call upon the Trinity Lords of the Light, Lord Michael, Lord Metatron, and Lord Melchizedek. You call upon the Brotherhood of the Light and the Order of Melchizedek. You call upon the archangels and the divine feminine counterparts and their legions of light. You call upon Melchior the galactic Logos, Ilios and Vesta the solar Logoi, Sanat Kamara the bridge to solar Christ consciousness, Lord Buddha the planetary Logos, Lord Maitreya the planetary Christ, and Zhuo Ku the master of synthesis of the first 7 rays. And now bring your focus to the Chohans of the rays, El Morya, Kuthumi, Serapis Bey, Paul the Venetian, Hilarion, Sananda, Saint Germain, and Lady Portia, Lady Nada, Mother Mary, Allah Gobi, Kuan Yin, and Pallas Athena. And now call upon your own master guides and guardian angels and all other beings of light that you personally acknowledge and wish to join you in this sacred space. You are invited to travel to the ascension seat of synergy through divine equality with Chohan Alagobi, overlighted by Lord Huertol and the Andromedan intergalactic beings of the light. An external Merkaba vehicle of light now comes in, connecting you at a higher light level with the masters and the adepts to the 10th ray. You now find yourself traveling through grids of divine light, of stratum radiation, and you find yourself in the ascension seat of synergy through divine equality. All around you now, you see the masters and the adepts to this ray, gently sending you their love and their light and their support. And now, as you feel the energies of the 10th ray being anchored through each cell and molecule in your body in a beautiful pearlescent color, Chohan Alagobi comes forward to tell you more about the 10th ray of divinity. The 10th ray is a pearl-colored luminescent energy of the first ray of will and power, the second ray of love and wisdom, and the third ray of divine intelligence mixed with a higher quotient of source light. It can actually, if you let it, code the body of light into the physical structure. It is the body of light. The 10th ray of divinity is a combination, whereas the 7th, 8th, and 9th rays have been assisting in the transmutation of dualities. The 10th ray is where the experience of your perfect balance and your equilibrium come together. For through this ray, all life is spiritualizing matter and shifting into the state of being divine. Under the influence of this 10th ray, you are potentially able to lift further veils of illusion and experience this now. A synthesis of past, present, and future possible realities through an acceptance of self and the ability to access the hidden knowledge and immortal aspect of yourself and all life through a cosmic lens. For this 10th ray of divinity unlocks the Akashic records and allows the knowledge of humanity's highest potential through the Hall of Records to be revealed. This sacred knowledge, which can be described as vision across the abyss, is only given to a true master, one who has transcended the limitations of this earth plane and removed the bands of forgetfulness, and one who remains in emotional detachment at all times. For the Master knows that all paths and all realities lead to one unity consciousness, and this wisdom and reverence for all life brings with it the qualities of balance, justice, accuracy, and truth. The 10th ray can enable you to lock in the changes that you're seeking to make, whatever they are. And that's important for you, for you're all undergoing this process now on Earth. When we use the lower rays, particularly the 7th through the 9th rays, we let go of restrictions and limitations placed on ourselves from prior experiences, our other incarnations, and our restrictions in this incarnation. This allows us to open up to new levels of understanding and being. The body of light is a finely tuned higher vibration that comes to us, and it's anchored in our dimension through the 10th ray. It is the spiritualization of matter. The material is manifestation of spirit, the blending of which you create in harmony with the Creator, and it comes through as a fine, soft, yet powerful energy when you have risen in your own vibration. When you have released yourself from the lower vibrations of emotion, when you have centered yourself within your heart, when you have disciplined yourself away from your limits, and when you've surrendered to a reality beyond the restrictions in your dimension. Through a deeper actualization of your God self, you come to experience a sense of cosmic wisdom and justice, which takes you into the multidimensional aspect to your higher light. You're no longer contained within a limited separate perception of self, but experience integration into the cosmic whole. Hidden within you is the unmanifest, and the ability to bring into manifestation that which was previously unmanifest. This ray is further about cellular expansion, which is amplified through the spiritual microtron, with a focus at this level on physical ascension. The spiritual microtron can be described as radiating from the cosmic heart and eternal divine light of Mother, Father, God, or Source. It is potentially able to accelerate the frequency of light in your body faster than the speed of common light through the persuasion of micro subatomic particles due to the splitting of the atom. In other words, it is able to increase the light vibration of the subatomic particles within the body through the creation of even smaller subatomic particles. This is the next step in evolution of spirit here on Earth. As humankind evolves and progresses, so do the Earth evolve with its own body of light. When you work with the 10th ray, you are integrating the body of light at a cellular level, and you're expanding and you're lifting yourself, your physical self, your emotional self, and your mental self to a higher understanding, a higher wisdom, higher abilities and gifts based on your openness to accept who and what you really are. Through the influence of this ray, the molecules within the body are spinning at increased frequencies of light, awakening any multidimensional memories needing to be integrated at this time, and letting go of any limitations that you still may be holding. Limitations like the illusion of death and dying, a three-dimensional limited belief, or the belief that you still exist primarily in the planes of duality. It is the point where you choose to step into the flame of eternal divine liquid light and the cosmic heart of Mother, Father, God, or Source through power, love, and wisdom while continuing your service to the earth plane. The archetypes related to this ray are the monk or the nun and the networker. The monk or the nun is an interesting archetype, and it has less to do with organized religion and more to do with the devotion of Mother, Father, God in a spiritual practice that may take one into celibacy, often for years at a time, until such a moment that it feels appropriate again to work with sexual energy, which at this stage would generally be from a vertical alignment of light and the correct use of sexual energy. Choosing this path often allows for a deeper integration of your higher light and control over the lower bodies. The networker takes on the cloak of wisdom and has the ability to network with many different groups of people, understanding their needs and talking their language. This is a wonderful gift to have, and through the energy of the 10th ray, the networker generally has a deep sense of spiritual justice and is able to find the balance between power, love, and wisdom. The networker further shines their light in areas of perceived darkness and has the gift of lifting the consciousness of humanity. Choosing to work with the 10th ray means you may be undergoing a deeper integration of your God self, your higher light, and an expansion of light at a cellular level, awakening the dormant DNA and appropriate multidimensional memories within the body and the energy field. The balance here is between power, love, and wisdom. You may go through initiations at this level related to the dualities of these qualities. So you may transcend any negative beliefs needed to be cleared from within the body and the energy field, as well as truly come into acceptance of self. You have a sense of emotional detachment and higher mind wisdom and knowingness, and the ability to touch others deeply through your truth. You're able to take on more responsibility in your service role at this time. The 10th Ray of Divinity may also show a person who needs to experience and express their truth without compromising their spiritual values. Further to this, you may have the gift of being a networker, bringing people together in such a way that expresses potentiality and justice for all life through lifting the veils of illusion. As this transmutation is occurring rapidly for most people at this time, surrounding yourself in a magnificent pearlescent ray energy will greatly assist in recalibrating the energy bodies and bringing in a renewed sense of balance and equilibrium. And now Chohan Alagobi, overlighted by Lord Hreltol and the Andromedan galactic beatings of the light, bring through the 10th ray qualities to surround you in a beautiful pearlescent energy. Ask Chohan Alagobi to please anchor and to activate the qualities of balance and equilibrium, justice, love, power, infinite wisdom, detachment, attainment, responsibility, mastery, and transcendence into your throat chakra now. trust in the divine unfolding of my service work and my sacred contract as I transmute my earthly ego allurements and cosmic karmic patterns. Now I ask to activate all of my dormant DNA to come fully online. To open my divine gifts and talents and activate my mission. I fully ask for my awakening and ascension codes to activate. It is now time to say your goodbyes, and with your master guides and your guardian angel, you now find yourself traveling back in your Merkaba vehicle of light through a grid of divine light, then back into your sacred space. Coming back into your sacred space, grounding yourself, feeling where you're sitting, finding yourself back into your room, back into the building where you reside, feeling the body, coming back into your sacred space. You can wiggle your toes and your feet and your hands, fingers, stretch. And when you feel ready, you can open the eyes.